I do a lot of stupid things with my money. I'm literally a Destiny player. But when I asked my friends about getting one of those Steam game bundles, he vehemently told me that it wasn't worth it and it was a complete waste of money. So I ignored him, went on G2A, and got 6 games for a crisp $3. Pretty good deal, wouldn't you say? Yeah, that's what I thought at first. Then I actually played the games I got. To no one's surprise, they're all terrible. All these games are awful, and I spent possibly like 6 hours playing all of them. I was up till like 4 in the morning in my dorm playing all these games. So if you enjoy the video, drop a like on it. I don't usually ask for this sort of thing, but you know, I don't know if we reach 3 likes for the $3 I spent on this whole I'll buy another bundle. Now, if you're one of these developers who made one of these games, I just want to say, from the bottom of my heart, fuck you. These games are terrible. When I went on Flash back in the early days when I was in elementary school, I could find better games on there, literally just by looking at the front page. All these games are shit. Fuck you. Let's get into it. Alone Journey is super boring. This is beyond unfinished. Everything looks exactly the same. There's no climbing animation when you go up a ladder. There's a single enemy in the game that sometimes takes 3 hits instead of the 2 hits that most of them take to kill, without any actual distinguishing the difference between the enemies that take 2 or 3 hits. There's a health potion, but also a green potion that poisons you, but nothing interesting is done with it. There's one that's out of the way, and there's one that's just sitting right in front of you. I don't even understand the inclusion of this potion. There are trees and this just floating thing in place, but the worst part is there's no fucking sound effects. Like, the music here is all there is. It was so awkward playing this game. It was terrible. I felt gross for even playing it, but at least the mechanics didn't make me mad, just uneasy. 2 out of 10. Alright, we got another Unity game. Bounce is bounce. In Bounce, you bounce the ball on white blocks that disappear and bouncy black blocks that causes the bouncy ball to bounce off of them. In Bounce, you need to bounce the ball off of all the white blocks that disappear when bounced on. Once all white blocks are bounced off of, the level is finished. I got to level 16 before the game broke when I tried to back out and try to play the level again. Like, the ball wasn't appearing anymore, and every level I tried it in had the exact same issue. Eventually, level 16 only had 3 white blocks showing, and that's it. After that, I called it with this game. It's another Unity game, but it was actually interesting, unlike Alone Journey, and made me think, but the game broke, which ruined my drive to continue playing the game. 4 out of 10. Corgi is fucking loud. Corgi is also fucking annoying. It's definitely the best game in terms of production value behind it. There are a variety of enemies, sound effects, level layouts, and the most annoying bullshit ever. First off, apparently there's a jetpack in the game, but I didn't find out about it until 10 minutes into the fucking game. The jetpack is just pressing jump again because they never fucking communicated that. Not only that, everything kills you so goddamn fast, and you basically do no damage to anything. The game is fine, but has a bunch of annoying issues and 0 checkpoints for the levels that you're in, between not needing them but also kind of needing them since it's so easy to die. Sometimes it just doesn't even make any sense. You're supposed to jump on top of these slimes. When I literally jumped on top of one, it just killed me anyway. Although this game is better than anything else before it, this game actually pissed me off. 4 out of 10. Cube Runner is actually super fun. It's no different from any other game like Run. Yeah, that one. Feel old? Anyway, the game has a bunch of mechanics that make it unique. There's a gravity jump that switches gravity, a normal jump thing, blocks that kill you, and blocks that will kill you unless you shoot them. There's a lot to keep track of, but it keeps the game staying fresh. There's also little margin for error, so every success from the very beginning is a close call. Checkpoints are few but well placed. Each level is short, so despite the lack of checkpoints, failing a level doesn't feel that bad. And in fact, besides a few bugs, the game runs great. The mechanics are really responsive and fluid. Everything feels really good. I only noticed a few bugs with the phasing between the orange block and the blue block, and sometimes the block just wouldn't jump when I pressed space. But again, these are minor issues that don't really change a whole lot because you die and just go right back to the beginning and you're only losing about 30 seconds worth of time. But I will say that sometimes the jumps have to be so incredibly close that when it does fuck up and it doesn't let you jump, you have 0 chance of recovery. I spent more time on this game than I was initially planning on. I ended up spending about an hour and a half playing this game. I actually really enjoyed most of my time playing the game, and although it's really expensive, if I were to tell you that any one of these games are worth it, I would say it's Cube Runner. 7 out of 10. It's crazy that right after playing the best game in the entire collection, I've now gone to playing the worst one. Dark Slime is the worst game here by far. This game is fucking terrible. I hate it. The controls are uncomfortable. The movement is stiff. The game is buggy. So fucking buggy and stiff. I felt like I was fighting the controls trying to drop down this goddamn hole. It was so difficult. I actually thought I wasn't even going to be able to continue with the game. And that ding. Where have I heard that fucking ding? That's the Windows 7 ding! What the fuck? I wasn't able to drop down this hole for so long that I almost quit playing the game. And I only managed to keep playing the game for 6 minutes before getting frustrated and quitting. I hate it. Microsoft, sue these hack fucking losers. 0 out of 10. This game isn't even listed on Steam anymore. Royale Via or Royale Via? I don't fucking know. It's the most boring game ever. You have one attack, there is one kind of enemy, and the only interesting mechanic is being able to purchase upgrades, something that pretty much every single horde mode game has. After playing it once, you've basically experienced the entire game. I was so incredibly bored playing this. I want to say more about this game, and I want to actually like review it and say something for it, but there's just nothing to say. There's literally nothing to talk about. It's just slop. It's trash. It's like worse than mobile games. All right, so that is every single game in this collection. I added up all the prices of these games on Steam with the individual prices here. This is $64 worth of games. The reason Dark Slime doesn't have a price is because the Steam page literally doesn't exist anymore. Like it just brings me back to the home page every single time I press on the store page. The only games that are even remotely worth it here are Corgi and Cube Runner. But I wouldn't recommend Corgi because it makes you want to tear your hair out, and I wouldn't recommend Cube Runner because it's just not enough content to warrant the price tag. You can find games which are basically the bargain bin on Steam and find some amazing games with so many going on sale for less than all of these games. Hell, I know that a lot of people have issues with it, but you can literally buy Helldivers 2 for cheaper and literally get some of the battle passes available in the game for $64. It's crazy. Hell, there are so many games for free on places like Steam, itch.io, or even fucking Roblox that are worth your time more than any of this shit. Do not play these games. Do not buy these games. Buy fucking Plants vs. Zombies. I don't know. If you liked this video, hit subscribe on it. Yeah, hit subscribe on the video. Also like the video. I don't know, fuck it, let's raise it again. If I get 10 likes on this video, I'll make another one. I'll go for a bit more expensive this time. We'll have a lot of fun with them, and depending on how it goes, I might even stream myself playing the games. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. This is a quick one in between working on some other projects and my Destiny videos. I know the Destiny series is done now, or at least the Light and Darkness shit is done now. I will get to it. It's just taking a while. I've been really working harder on the scripts and making them tighter and better, but I will get to them. But anyway, that's all for me. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.